Hakeem the Dream.
I'm very impressed with all three of your credentials and how you're reaching out for the youth, because again in my monologue they always say that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, and a lot of cliches, but a lot of time it's just a lot of talk and hot air. But the number one thing is that there's other group and other people out there, so if you don't get mentioned on this show only because we haven't heard about you yet, but continue to do the good thing that you're doing, because whenever you hear the word revolution, I would assure you that a revolution only means change. And majority of the change is done by young people. You look over the TV screen now, because the world is global, you see what happened in Egypt. It was young people that took to the street and brought down a corrupt dictator that been there for 30 years and 40 years. So I'm saying is that the youth is the most valuable assets of any nation. But they have to be stirred in the right direction, because failure, then you would get youth that end up with crime and drugs, and the opportunity and potential will be lost because they didn't have right guidance. So my hat's off to you three organizations, those organizations that are doing good things. You know, I value that and appreciate that, because all of us want to leave America in better hands than we found it.
All right, then. Thank you, Hakeem the Dream, for that second or third monologue. We appreciate it. You got a good information out there for our people. But I want to go, because I'm trying to get to Ralph and get to talk about that $1 million. So let me get to Ralph before we get too late. No, honestly, on a serious note, Ralph, give us the specific mission of Computer Mentors and your vision statement for 5 years from now, where you see this organization going. What is your specific mission, and then your vision statement for 5 years?
Our mission is to provide computers and training to inner city youth, to help them, to empower them through educational opportunities and economic opportunities. That's our mission.
And that's very beautiful, very specific.
And what we do is, we are really empowering the youth. Our youth really drive everything that we do. Our programs are set up specifically for them to bridge the gap of what they don't have. Our youth are really adept at doing things like downloading music and playing games on the computer and using a computer for entertainment. What we do, on the other hand, is help them, assist them to be able to use a computer to actually do work, do productive work. So they learn all about all the Microsoft Office skills. They learn all about how to actually create programs and stuff like that. They actually take computers apart and build them. And then what one of our best kept secrets is that our youth then have an opportunity to actually help our organization. Our organization earns about 30% of its income through earned income. And we do this through our youth. So as they progress through our program, they end up becoming employees of our program. So we right now have, out of the 20 people that actually provide training services, 12 of them are former youth that came through the program that are now providing training for people like Tampa Housing Authority. They're providing training for the school district of Hillsborough County.
That is wonderful.
Providing training for the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners, for the city of Tampa. They're providing, they're manning our Florida Access Center and helping people apply for food stamps and stuff like that.
That is fantastic. Youth Empowerment in Action, Honest Opinion. We have in the studio with us, we have Ralph Smith, the Executive Director of Computer Mentors, Daniel Dean, Executive Director of the Hope Center, Yasser Abu Namus, he's the Haitian manager for a Muslim Without Borders, a student-based relief agency. It is now 9:20. Honest Opinion, keeping it real, making it happen. The call-in number here is 813-251-9867, 813-251-WTMP. You can face us and like us on Facebook at Honest Opinion Radio. Follow us on YouTube at Honest Opinion Radio. And please get involved. If you are close to the internet, you can go streaming live, WTMP.com. I want to go now to Daniel Dean. Give us, what's so beautiful about the Hope Center? When Middleton was having all these problems with students, it was the Hope Center that was that beacon of light that sat there and worked with the new administration, with the principal Owen Young, and worked with tutoring. What's the specific mission of that part of the Hope Center, the outreach part of the Hope Center, in terms of after-school program, and how did you get involved with that? Because I see a lot of activity after school, especially during school seasons, so school term.
Our mission basically is taking back our community one soul at a time. through education, through character, and God. And you find that when a kid come over, they have a wide variety of needs and different struggles. Sometimes it's just being an example. Sometimes it's just telling them something that no one in your life is actually telling them at the moment because they're not in place. So from our private school sector, that kids who are able to attend the school, to those that are come in the after school, where we have different programs, whether you needed help with math or FCAT or SAT or different things. That's what we get involved with. We look to be involved from that perspective.
Okay, just a follow-up question. What role did the Hope Center play in from Middleton went from a D school on the state closing down list to a B school? And you had a full turnaround in Middleton. I know you have a great relationship with Owen Young. You work with the track team over there, with sports. What was your collaboration with Middleton? Because you know Middleton is a historical black high school. It was two high schools, Middleton and Blake. If you know anything about the history in Tampa, you know, you got people in this town. You said Middleton, they light up like a Christmas tree. It's an honor. So that's the historical high school. What was your role in bringing that back?
Well, I don't know specifically. You know, I mean, all we did, I think, of course, I think the credit should be given to the school and the administration. But of course, you know, we had kids that would come over from time to time, and we assisted them with tutoring, and we got involved. I got involved specifically with the track program, and I saw, and especially with Coach Dixon, we saw quite a bit of kids that was ones at the bottom level there academically. I guess through their athletics became more inspired, and they themselves started doing better. But I just...
But I heard that y'all turned that track team around, went from y'all won district, region, and posted in state.
Yeah, our 4x8 and we had two of the best distance runners in the county, especially last year. As a matter of fact, we had the best 800, probably the second best miler, you know, and you watch these individuals because of their now, you know, their achievement on the track. They elevated and they in the classroom, and they actually had 2 full scholarships, one to Albany University and one to FAMU.
All right, very good. And see, we want to highlight Hakeem. That's what I'm trying to highlight the good, because people don't know and don't get reported. And Pastor Dean is very humble. He won't come out and just talk about it and go to the Florida Center and make an announcement. But we, on Honest Opinion, keeping it real and making it happen. We want to show that things are happening in the community, and we can't buy into this ain't going on, this negative attitude. Let's go to the phone lines. Welcome to Honest Opinion, keeping it real, making it happen. What say you, caller?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, great show, Jarvis. This is Sean Dickerson, and I wanted to say Ralph Smith is a great man doing a great job, and I'm definitely biased towards him, but he continually do good work in the community, and I'm sure with all the rest of the panel there. So I just wanted to say keep it up, keep up the good work, and we'll look forward to more coming out of coming from all of you.
That's very good. That's Sean Dickerson, the president of the 100 Black Men. They're doing some great work too. They did an entrepreneur program over there at Middleton and had about 33 graduates. That was good, teaching people how to go in business. Do we have another call? Let's go back to the phone lines. Welcome to Honest Opinion, keeping it real, making it happen. What say you, caller?
Hi, this is Mercedes Thomas. I first want to congratulate the entire panel for the great work that they're doing. I run a team leadership program through the CDC of Tampa Incorporated, where I service a teen program in a club at Middleton, where this year we were able to have 100% of the youth out of our club to graduate, and the ones that did not were offered a summer enrichment leadership program at the Aldrich Spofford Youth and Family Center off of 28th and Lake. And we're blessed to have those youth that do want to come out of East Tampa and become someone, those youth that want to choose a career versus just having a job, and also those youth that are on a career path toward college, post-secondary education. And I wanted to make sure we let that be known that there are great things that is happening at the CDC of Tampa through myself in partnership with Middleton and and Ms. Waters and Mr. Owen Young that allows us to be a part of that growing process, that developmental process at Middleton High School.
All right. Thank you, Carla. That's the CDC of Tampa with Ernest Kono. They're doing some great things. And they collaborate with the Hope Center, collaborate with Computer Mentors, and they all work together. We're going to get Muslim Without Borders in some collaborating efforts over there, too. Hakeem the Dream.
Very good. I noticed that I was waiting on the guest to come, and the person that from the computer mentor program, he has an old car. His car older than my car. He ain't got $1 million, look like, you know. But it's teach the sincerity, because that's not yours. That's for to do the good work that you're doing. So I just wanted to just compliment you on that, because sometimes people be afraid to allow us to have money, because they think this is what we're going to do. Go out and spend lavishly and not let the money do what they say. So I just want to let you know that there's eyes on you, and thank God that, you know, the report that we're getting is all good report. And this we want to inspire other people to, you know, don't dwell on the negative, because there's a whole lot of positive out there. But one more question I asked brother about Muslim Without Borders, that it is, I heard you mention Haiti. But is there any other country as of this time, because I know the organization is fairly new, I know funding got to be a problem, and things of that nature. But there's any other country that you are presently dealing with, or potentially looking to deal with next?
Absolutely. I mean, we are new, we are small, and we try to work smart so that we're not overextending ourselves. But we have work in Haiti. We've sponsored an orphanage. We've actually adopted an orphanage in Mexico. We were the first American NGO inside of Libya when that happened in February. We still support camps in Tunisia, on the borders of Libya. We have work in Lebanon, and right now we're launching something called East African Student Task Force, to empower students, to activate them, to mobilize them, to galvanize them, to raise awareness and raise support for what's going on in the Horn of Africa right now, the severe drought, severe famine. And we're launching something called Charity Week, wherein we're getting students from around the country to unite, to raise support and raise funds for our Wells for the World campaign, where we want to build water wells around the world, hopefully 1,000 in the next few years, starting with our first 20 in a rural city in Marigon, Haiti. So we're in a few countries, and we're hopefully aiming to expand, mainly in the Western Hemisphere, actually, because that's an area where it's usually neglected by especially Muslim relief agencies and relief agencies in general. They tend to focus on the Far East, which we do empathize with, and we definitely plan on working in, but we want to focus on the Southwest Hemisphere of the world.
That is very good. And I'll tell you something, this wonderful thing, Honest Opinion is involved in having guests that can reach beyond the borders and talk about relief efforts. This is something that we're doing. This is going to tie into our show next week, Africans and African Americans, why the disconnect, why the Native Africans and African Americans don't work closer together. That's a show for next week. And that's very inspiring to hear the great work. And thank you for that wonderful question, Hakeem the Dream. Let's go now to the phone lines. Welcome to Honest Opinion, keeping it real, making it happen. What say you, caller? We're talking about youth empowerment in action up in here.
Hi, I just want to say congratulations to the panel for doing an outstanding job within the community. This is Andrew Washington.
Very
and
good.
I've worked with Ralph, my company, Verizon, also for SIDE on the MENA program. And it's a great program, Ralph, and we do appreciate you very much. And also, I am founder and president of a junior mentor organization, Girls Raised in the South, where our mentor program provides scholarly, common, and spiritual support to young girls ages 16 through 18. And our goal, is to provide them the support for encouragement, development, community service, and education, while proactively getting them involved in doing various things in the community. And Jarvis, we worked with you on several events, and we just want to say that we appreciate you and Hakeem as well.
Very good. That's Cassandra Washington from Girls Raised in the South, and she do a mentor program for young girls. And they work with me and Hakeem the Dream in the Charity Festival. They had a booth out there. They do voter registration. They was collecting clothes and toys and stuff for the children. And she have a scholarship program coming up. And please be involved in what they're doing. And we like the idea that we can call us Hakeem the Dream. I like it with success reports. So we have to change. And Quran says, bring glad tidings to the believers. Give good reports. And this is what it's all about on Honest Opinion. We want to bring good reports. We don't have to always have shows that just have to be bang, 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 bang. We have some time where we can have an uplifting, where we don't have to always be in an active in a fighting mode, we can be in a mode of celebrating some victories, celebrating some success. And I think that's what we bring to the table as Honest Opinion. Ralph, we now to the $1 million.